Hey there YouTube, California Prepper here. Well, this is going to be a quick rundown of these Spyderco natives. I actually got my wife and I a his and her uh, matching pair of these Spyderco natives. Got both of these delivered under $120. For the money, it's a pretty dang good deal. My wife seems to really like hers. It fits her hands perfect. She really digs the black. No, I'm just kidding. You guys know she's the pink. You guys better know she's the pink. She, of course, hers was the pink one. I had always had my eye on this knife ever since I had got my first Spyderco catalog. I think it was like the 2010 10 edition. So they didn't have the newer natives. So when I was shopping around, I stumbled upon those, and you know, the newer native is nice. I see that Spyderco's really starting to go with the full flat grind on a lot of their knives. You know, right off the bat, instead of you know, like the Manix 2, how it had a hollow ground blade, and then the special editions had you know, the full flat grind, and then the Manix 2 XLs, they were full flat ground. So I think they're stepping it up, and you know, just really going to start putting out full flat grind as a basic grind, instead of, you know, making that a step up, you know, on a list. But I really liked these knives, and I would have went with the full flat ground if it would have still had this Swedge on the top. That's what I really dug about the knife. I really liked the way it looked, and it kind of lost the look. A lot of their knives are really starting to look like the Manix. You know, real plain Jane. All of them, you know, a lot of them have this extra choil. Almost every Spyderco has the hole, so it, you know, the leaf shape with the spider hole, you know it's a Spyderco. But then you see that extra choil, you start to lose these extra little things like the Swedge and the hollow ground blade, and everything just looks like, you know, a Tenacious or a Manix. You know, it's all starting to, I don't know, it just looks like a smaller one of the same knife, you know, and it just gets bigger. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying or not. It's a little late. 12:30 here in Cali. Kids are asleep, wife's asleep, dog's asleep. I'm the only one awake, so I said, hey, let's get this camera out and get to rolling while everybody's being quiet. So let me drop some stats on you about this knife, and maybe I'll sell you guys on it like I was sold on it. I mean, for 60 bucks, it's a pretty decent blade. Now, you know, for an everyday carry knife, it's pretty good size. It has that extra finger choil, so you can really choke up on it for work. It's a hollow ground blade, so it's a great slicer. You know, great for going through boxes, tape, paper, stuff like that at work. Has a lockback blade, so pretty secure. You don't really have to worry about this failing on you too much. The FRN handle is real lightweight. Probably a little too lightweight for my liking. And I really don't like the fact that I can't switch the pocket clip at all. But I mean, this is sort of their budget line, I guess you would call it. I mean, 60 bucks. Kind of reminds you of the older Spydercos, you know, in the 90s, where it was just, you know, you didn't have the options that you have today. You couldn't switch the pocket clip. You know, a pocket knife was what you got, and you dealt with it. You know, it wasn't the have it your way world it is today, so to say. So, but you know, these are some pretty decent knives. Spyderco really did a decent job with these knives. The blade steel is CPM S30V. It's a pretty sweet satin finish on there. Looks pretty nice. There's, you know, Spyderco's been pretty good about their finish. It's not really too hit or miss on there. Let's see how sharp it is. Really haven't cut much with this. Like I said, it's a hollow ground blade, so, you know, a Spyderco out of the box, factory edge is unbelievably sharp. This thing is a beast. My wife loves it. For the first time ever, last night, she went to ask me to cut something open for her, and she, oh wait, whipped out her blade, cut it up, and she's really enjoying it. She's actually been carrying this knife ever since I got it for her, and she really likes it actually, so that's pretty cool. I'm happy for her. The only thing I don't understand about these blades is, I don't know if it's because they are made, you know, actually these are made in Golden, Colorado, so I can't even say that. It's weird because the blade length is 3 inches and 3 1/16 of an inch. The cutting edge is 2 5/8 of an inch. That's really not, you know, too different with the different cutting edge. But the handle length is 3 15/16 of an inch. Why not just add that extra, you know, 1/16 of an inch to, you know, even it all out? And you know, 3 1/16 of an inch up here, just, I don't know. I guess it kind of evens it out. Why not just drop, you know, the 1/16 off here and add it here? I don't know. I guess it all works out in the end for a full 7-inch knife, but just a little weird, you know, if you ask me. So that's that. Oh, I guess we didn't get a weight on these. How much do these weigh? Pretty lightweight actually. Wouldn't be surprised if it was about 2.5, 2.6, 2.7 maybe. 2.6. No, I did not cheat on that. I didn't look it up before. So 2.6 ounces. Not a very heavy knife, but it's a decent knife. Plus, it was made in Golden, Colorado. You can't beat that. Golden, Colorado earth, that is. So that's gonna do it for now, guys. It's 12:35, and the dog's headed for the bed, and I think I'm gonna follow him. So that's gonna do it for now, guys. California Prepper, I'm out of here.